one. Oh, oh. I see some green lights.
Yeah, I mean, if one of you guys, like I said, if you guys get to fight before it's out, we'll be able to confirm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Further evidence.
I will certainly be able to get there.
Next turn I get to do a fight, so yeah.
All ready with the violence, sir?
Alrighty.
So I'm 2 turns away from the violence, so we'll be able to see many versions of the violence. I've received a trade proposal. Sure. Let's see. I want to do that, but I can't do that. Sad.
You actually get to see my 2 competing armies.
That sounds scary.
Brandon, didn't you siege a place already?
I did.
What was
I
their
think he did it
city
twice.
size when you sieged them?
What, Sean?
What was their city size when you attacked them?
9.
How was their defenses?
30.
No, the actual. I mean, their army.
Oh, which time? The time before the siege or the time after?
Both times. Both times.
So before the siege, they had a 500, 400, 500, something like that. They had 4 units. When I sieged them the second time, they only had 2 units. I don't know where the other units went. They went away.
They likely were still dead.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know.
How that worked?
It just spawned in new units when it's like, oh, something's wrong here.
It's all.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, so the first battle was actually more difficult. I lost, I think, 1 or 2 units on the first battle. And the second battle, I didn't lose anybody because. Reasons.
Right, because they're weak.
Right, because the universe rebooted.
For 2 of us, not all of us.
Yeah, that's
Right.
still a little different to me. A little confusing, but it's okay. How does that work? One has to wonder.
How does the future tell me in the past? I have to wonder.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's happening right now.
Let's see. So I'm 2 turns away from a large combat, but I think Tristan will get there first.
Yeah.
So I'll go 1 and then attack. So 2 turns.
I'm going to be very overdoing it, but yes. Manual battle.
Okay, so. Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to test this. Well, actually, this is actually a bad opportunity because the enemy only has a couple units compared to you.
Yeah, but if they get hit a few times.
So you've been hit with disease right there, your gold wyvern.
Yep, I was first to take damage.
Can't you just take control of them?
Not yet.
Oh, I think I take control of that ice spider, matriarch.
I kind of was told to kill it. I
Oh.
think combat would accept it still if I didn't, but
That would be kind of interesting, yeah. If the unit you're totally, well, but if you in control of it, I guess you're assuming you give it up to the crystal people is what would happen.
Why do you keep spitting at that poor elemental?
I needed to die.
Isn't that a little harsh?
I mean, it was blind already. Jeez.
Goodness. Poor thing. Doesn't even know where it is. Doesn't know what it's doing. It just keeps getting hit and hit and hit, and then it's just dead.
He was even blocking too, which is kind of hilarious.
You can only block so many things, man.
Okay, so one hit them, so it's 1-1 so far. But okay, so that's interesting. When it says turn, each turn in combat, it doesn't mean. It doesn't seem like it means each like one full round. It seems like each side, because he just got hit, the enemy did, so that would be the same turn, wouldn't it? Is that how that works?
So
one turn is one side goes and the other side goes.
right,
That's a turn.
that it would be a turn, but what they mean is so each. No, what they mean is not what you mean, huh?
Right, they mean like a round, right? Isn't
Right.
that what they used to call that? A round is like both sides. A turn is each side, right?
Right. So, but you're using D&D stuff.
I'm just trying to understand.
You-
Because
You're
it seemed like you got hit, Tristan, and then he got hit on his turn as well.
right. Uh-oh, now the spider's going to get surrounded and murdered.
Wow, his Lesser Snow Spear has a -3 resistance. How does that? Oh, it's because of the effects on it. I'm like, -3? That's oh, it's disease. That's why. Any effect would help. Would
I'm
affect
trying
him.
to figure out why I have a 100% hit chance with my mage lock.
Because mage locks were changed, and they have 2 different attacks now.
So
They
you
used to have the penalty attack, but now they have a different. They have 2 attacks that are separated now. The
Now
full
you-
round, which has 100%.
you have 2 people that are diseased now.
I'm okay with this.
But this test is not
So, yeah,
as good of a test as yours,
it's not a
Sean.
hard test.
Well, it's just the numbers, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So mage locks were changed. So instead of having the aim and then fire that improve their chances to hit, they have the single snapshot, which is a lower percentage hit, but only takes 1 AP, and they have the full round heavy shot that does 100% chance to hit. Because mage locks were OP.
But they were amazing.
Yep. OP amazing.
I mean, I just kind of mauled that group pretty poorly, pretty badly.
Yeah, but was not a good test subject for our purposes, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
I do think it means each side, though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So then in a case where you have one or a few units, one actually is horrible because then it's just going to keep hitting the same person over and over again. Which is, I mean, 15 damage isn't nothing. You know, that's a fair amount of damage.
For a level 1, that'll wreck them. That's just gonna
It-
be a bad day.
It affects me the same way, but I have a distinct advantage with lots of life.
Right.
Right.
So you
I mean,
buff
but-
your
but-
units.
It's interesting because it's diseased as well. I mean, it's like you're saying, because I think disease does 10 damage a turn. So it's like you're saying 25 damage turn,
It's true.
effectively.
Okay, so we'll murder this. What are you? They want to kill a righteous judge. Okay. I don't know why the crystal people want a corpse of a righteous judge, but whatever.
We're not here to judge, we're here to serve.
Right. So if some random dude is all, go kill that unicorn, the symbol of all purity and good, I'm all, okay,
We
done.
won't even pay you for it, we'll just be happier with you.
Right.
Right. Right.
No money involved. We're just going to like you a little more.
And no righteous cause here.
Well, money. Are you suggesting perhaps that money is not a righteous cause? Is that what you're?
It's possible.
I don't know if I can get behind that.
You don't know if you can.
No, that seems like a step too far for me. Oh, the mystical seer that has no purpose is leaving in a few turns.
Oh no! Who was he again?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, a siege project. I love this siege project. But it's not okay. It's not nice. So Sean hasn't seen this siege project. So in this siege project, Sean, starting after the first turn, you get 3 of the enemy units.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen it on a video someone's posted. Yeah, that's the I can't remember what it's called, Rebels or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, because they start when they're in the enemy territory, which is also which is kind of the funny thing because they're like nearby vulnerable units possibly.
Oh yeah. The only units that cannot be turned are hero units. So you can get like tier 4s, tier 5s. You can get mythicals. Anybody that's not a hero.
Yeah.
Which they appreciate that.
Sure would.
They like it when their ironclad suddenly decide that they're on the wrong side.
Yep.
That's what I was forgetting to do. Where's your capitals?
Where's my capitals?
Capital?
Well, yep, both of your capitals.
Underground.
Mine's Nebheim. Strength 10.
I see it.
Mine's underground. It's called YouTube.
I need to have some diplomacy with you.
Diplomacy.
Sounds like a trap.
Diplomatizing? Are we diplomatizing?
Oh yes, yes, yes. Now we're gonna meet all the people that you've met.
More importantly, I'm able to use your tower.
That's true, yeah. Use a tower.
What are you going to use it for?
I now need to it to you. Next turn.
Oh, you
Oh wait, your individual provinces starve? What?
Yeah.
that's new and exciting.
So you just lose the province?
Unknown.
I just lost the province. It says mine province of Nebenheim has starved. And now my province it has yeah, so when I click on my provinces, my area to see where my borders are, it's gone now. It's no longer part of my territory.
That's new.
Well, feed your people.
Even though my food is now I mean my population isn't going to die. Oh, interesting. So my population dropped. I didn't say anyone died, but it dropped from 11 to 10. And so now that province is gone.
Oh,
Well, that's interesting.
it is interesting and exciting.
I'm not sure if it's exciting.
Oh, no.
And because the food suffrage is still going on, I'm like, 16 turns away from getting it back. So that's interesting. So even though my population didn't die somehow, I lost the province. So that seems like those two should be related.
Sounds like they're related.
But not enough to not lose a province. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I could do, because this isn't like other games where you can like change the ratio, of like what your people are doing in your citizens.
Sorry for your loss.
Huh?
Sorry for your loss.
Oh,
Exactly. Your food is just whatever your food is. You can't like make more food suddenly unless you buy a building, right?
No, I did something to his town.
what did you do? What did you do to him?
I did something to both your towns. Just one wasn't on one of your towns.
Oh, I see the summoning.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
The summoning. The summoning circle.
Thing that just appeared on your land one day. That one?
Yep.
That's the one.
My people are going to have a reveler's heart. Overwhelms the target race with an intense fervor, granting them plus 50% morale from all sources.
Yeah, they've tweaked some things with morale too. I noticed. I think with the change with the Giants.
They've changed many things. Can't say
Yeah.
that all of them have been good.
Right. Well, I didn't really. I'm sure there are many I haven't even noticed because there's parts of the game that I don't pay attention to that much. But there's more that I pay attention to.
Maybe you don't want to pay so much attention. It gets a little awkward. Little uncomfortable.
So I now have a gold wyvern at your capital.
At my capital?
Yep.
Why?
Why not?
I mean, sure.
I'm gonna
Opponents.
have the wet of.
Oh, manual. Should I manual this? Do I care about these people? These scouts? I don't know if I care about the scouts, but I enjoy killing the enemy.
It would have.
Yeah, but you're gonna keep getting hit with the stupid blight fall though.
It always seems like it targets player first.
Oh, it always.
No, that's what I mean. It's each turn, each side's turn, it will target something. So if you only have one unit, it's gonna continually hit that unit over and over again. Because now when it goes to their turn, it's gonna hit one of them. Wait. Except it didn't?
At the end of
Oh,
turn,
did
watch,
it hit
watch
that?
for it. They're gonna end their turn and then it's gonna happen.
Oh, I thought it happened at the beginning of their turn.
You would think that.
You're right. What the heck? I would have thought that, yes.
So it happens at the beginning of the player turn, but it happens at the end of the enemy turn.
Which is which doesn't make sense because that's not what it says.
Well, English is hard.
It doesn't say. It just says each turn. So I guess it can happen whenever it wants to. But that just seems kind of weird. But more importantly, that's not as negative. Because hitting you at the start of your turn means that you are weaker, possibly losing your little unit people.
Correct.
And you will do less damage.
They get a full turn and then they take damage.
Right.
Yes.
And it hit your unit instead of theirs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. So that must be that it does mean random. I thought it was for each side, but it seems like it's anyone.
No, it's anyone
It's small,
except
it's hard to tell.
anyone except not the enemy. So that the enemy.
I think it's definitely 30 bias.
Yeah.
We are the
Yeah.
30, they get hit 30.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if there was which this game doesn't have, I don't think, is if it showed in the event combat history, like it wasn't a thing that happened, and it showed a roll that was a randomization roll, like which person is this going to target? But it doesn't show that.
No. But I think we know.
I mean, there's a possibility in small combat, unfortunately, that the dice, the rolls just aren't in your favor. That
Sure.
you do just get hit multiple times. It's possible. But without seeing what the rolls are, who knows what's happening?
You didn't stop him. That would work.
The other kind of funny thing in this particular combats that we're doing in this game, would say, is that because there's so much combat with umbral things, and an effect like this almost does nothing. It's so insignificant to curse eaters, but so impactful to players who aren't curse eaters.
Yeah, but I think we've been able to prove a couple things. One, for players, it happens at the beginning of your turn. For the enemy, it will happen at the end of their turn, if it happens at all. So that's fun.
So you can learn that spell. It's evil, but the spell's kind of not that strong.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's not nearly as strong as when it's affecting us in the real world, right? I mean, for 3 turns, one enemy can take 15 damage. It's not that powerful.
It is not powerful at all. I'm actually curious why anyone would take it, to be honest.
If they're trying to become evil.
Oh, but there's
that could be-
there's so much better ways to do that.
Anyway, is
But
a
that one didn't cost anything. That it didn't show me a mana cost. You could just pick that up for free.
Yeah, just become evil.
Right, whereas other ones can sometimes cost something.
It's practically a free spell.
It's true.
Right, especially if you don't care about your alignment, it is a free spell.
And for something like me, I don't have a direct damage spell. It'll just work.
Oh, that's true.
You didn't mind the alignment thing, yeah.
For
You
me,
don't care about your alignment, Tristan? Is that what you're saying?
well,
I'm good.
if you want to get there's an achievement to get obsidian, gold, fire, and frost dragons. If you have that desire to get that achievement, obsidian dragons can only be made if you're evil, and gold dragons can only be made if you're good.
Oh, so well, that would be tricky. Oh, well, I guess, wait. Unless there's a possibility you could get them through a rally?
No, it's this
Would that work?
same thing. So if you're good, you only see the gold versions. If you're evil, you
Oh, I
only
see.
see the obsidian versions.
And you have to be able to create them, or could it be possible to like mind control one and then get it?
You just have to control them. You don't have to create them.
So it would be tricky, but could be done without being evil.
Yep. Is possible. Oh, and did you guys see that they've changed the dragon weapons? Did you see that?
I did not. I thought they were still claws.
Yep, so they're all claws, but if you look at them, so in the past I always went with the armored claw because it looks better. I think the picture's better. But now the armored claw can only be used by a spellblade or a defender type dragon.
Oh, so they've narrowed it down, made it more specific.
Right. So now it's just a visual it's literally just a visual thing.
Oh, I see.
So if you are a death knight like me, you have to take the war claw. You can't take the armored claw.
Interesting.
So that was interesting when I seen that. I was all, really? This is the hill we decided to die on, huh? This one?
That one.
Yep, that one. You got it.
That very one right there. That one. Yeah. Because that makes sense.
It finally happened again.
Uh-oh. Did you die? The rope
No.
collapsed on you?
I didn't win the battle, but we are going to change that.
Oh, we're doing a.
I'm just
Gremlin.
taking the free unit that gotten from killing infestations and putting them on the sills.
Yeah. So this.
Oh, is this one attacking your seal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
But you'll notice, Sean, that the condition, even though Tristan is the owner, he's the one defending. The condition always affects the player, whether or not they are the owning player.
Oh, I guess, yeah, yeah. So it looks like originates from
Mm-hmm.
the text at the top. You're right. That text at the top is not helpful because it's like owner of what? But the originates from is what's actually telling the useful thing.
Well, right. Yes. So that is an effect from being on the seal. So it's like when you attack one of the. So around the world, there's wonders typically do this, but they have like effects for the defending player.
Right.
But they've changed it, so now it's not defending player. It's always the computer that is the owner. Although technically speaking, the owner is the one that is the defender. They are defending their territory.
Right. I mean, that's the whole thing. You've taken control of it, and now they're attacking you, which is like, so I'm the owner now, right? That's why you're attacking me because
Yeah.
I own it.
Yes, but that's not how it works anymore.
Yeah.
This spell, though, the Gremlin one, this is a siege project that you can get if you go down Chaos, and it's fun. It's a fun time.
I think I lose surely to the amount of gremlins they spawn.
Yeah, it says every 2 turns.
Well, but they're counting rounds as a turn,
That's misleading. Right, that's misleading.
right? So they're counting a round as a turn. So what the wording should be every round.
Right. Exactly. That makes more sense because, yeah, turn saying 2 would mean like I go, you go, I go, you go, then it happens. That's not what it means. It means I go, you go, then it happens. Because that's 2 turns. Each side has gone once, and then it happens.
Right. So 1 round or 2 turns.
Yeah.
But you win
I won.
if you kill that last dude.
You won. Did you win?
Yeah, I won!
Well, you're
Because the others are on.
The summoned units don't count for anything.
right.
You have to.
They count for hurting.
Well, no, right.
Sure.
I mean, like, but for who wins? The victory goes to the people who aren't summoned.
Correct.
Which happens to us in both ways. At least that's fair at both ends.
Well,
For a moment I thought the event was going to be, I just can't kill them quick enough.
Right, which is why you shouldn't worry about them at all. Just like in that other one where they start summoning rounds and rounds of people, you just ignore them as much as you can. Because that's how you survive, is you just kill the ones that were there at the start.
I have received a trade proposal. Sure. I'm still gonna kill you, dude, but we can act like we're friends. That's fine. I have a permanent standing kill the deceptive spies policy.
Do it. Attack me. Attack me with your 2-person army.
With your 2-person. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
But I defended the seal. That's the important part.
Oh, it's gonna get kind of crazy for you.
Unfortunately.
Oh, I
Or
guess
fortunately.
I guess I could go talk to these dudes and do a little trading. I suppose.
It's also not really worth it to do the quests they give if you're not going to get anything from them.
Oh no. So yeah. Actually, after you get to Crystal Pact, unless your plan is to get their gear and just break it down into parts and pieces. I mean, I guess Eternal Embassy is good, but like the best thing they offer is the Astrolabe. It's, in my opinion, not worth it at all. Their tier 5 units that you can get, also not worth it at all. So I guess it just depends on what you're trying to achieve.
Okay. You're right here! Also,
What?
you're all about to get a call from war, don't worry about it.
A call to war. Don't worry about it. Answer a call to war. Sure.
They have a little bit more units than I originally predicted,
Who are you
but
going
that's
to
okay.
war with, Tristan?
No one. I'm not sieging their home and killing their person.
That's not true, because otherwise you would be going to war.
I think that they
I'm not
are.
on their cabin.
Think that. Why are we doing? Why am I meeting so many people? Heck
How do you
was
get that? What's that one called, Brian? The one where you can get the people on the other side? How do you get that one? That siege project?
chaos? You go
Chaos.
down.
Yeah.
You go down the
I'd agree with
chaos.
that.
What's it called?
I think it's a tier 3 or 4 book. I don't remember. But I'll be getting it, so I'll tell you when I get it. I think it's under the Tome of Pandemonium, if I remember correctly.
I mean, I'm looking at it. That one's the Mass Hysteria, Havoc Magic, Vessel Chaos.
Oh no, it's under
Infliction.
Tome of the Chaos Lord, Incite Rebellion.
So the
that
tier
one's pretty
5?
Far up, isn't that like tier 4 or 5?
5, that is tier 5. Yep.
Yep. I've gone all the way. So the only two I haven't gone to tier 5 is Astral and Order.
I think Order's the first one
But
I've ever
not
done.
right now, right? You're not there yet.
No, I'm not there yet. Right now I'm doing the Revel and then the Joy Siphoners.
Right. 'Cause, I mean, it's early in the game to have that. Is what I'm saying.
Right. But because of the combination I'm going for, you're going to see a lot of armies routing just at the beginning.
Right, yeah, the Joy Siphoners, oh yeah. You know,
Well-
there's an effect, I don't know if you've seen it, there's another effect, a game setting where you, as soon as things route, they immediately die. They don't run off the map, they're just gone.
No, I have not seen that.
I can't remember what it's called though.
Sounds
I
brutal.
didn't even know it existed. Until I saw someone use it on a video, and I was like, "What the crap? I didn't know that was a thing."
It might be a mod. It seems odd.
Oh, it could be.
Does not seem like
Right.
something that should be.
It's still right there, too. I'm a pretty even battle here. Not me.
Oh, they're coming out to fight me! Oh, they attacked my weaker. Okay, so if they lose the siege because they're coming out. They're
That's not
sallying
always
forward.
true.
That's how it works. That's the rules they changed.
That's not how that always plays out. For some weird, and I mean weird reason, you'll win this battle, you won't move in to claim it, and there'll already be another unit there. of theirs.
I wonder if that's also a turn-based thing, though. Like, if they start the battle at the beginning of the turn, and then they have units that were being produced and they come out or something weird, because that's how it's supposed to work.
It was supposed to work as if they came out to attack you, the siege would just start. Yes.
Yes. That was one of the changes that they made, because before that didn't work that way.
Yeah, they've been making changes, we'll say. we'll say changes. Oh, I'm out of sync because I did a violence. I get it. It's cool.
Yes, you did.
Why would you do a violence?
I was left to my own devices. Oh, Sean
Honestly,
joined.
Honestly, I should be the one blamed. I didn't watch you well enough.
Oh, was it your turn to watch me?
Is that what's happening here?
Yep, I think that's what's happened.
So I was thinking for a second. Now I've gone to a black screen again. I think I might have. Oh no, wait. Maybe the world wasn't destroyed.
Well,
Here we mourn the loss of our dear friend.
let's not jump to too many conclusions here.
It's trying to catch up.
Oh yeah, it'll catch up. It's just gonna be a moment. It's gonna be a thing. A hero has leveled up. They have already done their major ambition. Yay, my heroes are so happy.
I think that turn 1.
Yeah, I also do it quite often. Whoa.
I've ever given-
Let's roll that back. Let's not get too excited there. So I want you. I want you. I want you and you. And another one of you and you. Oh, I can go with one more. No, can't go one more. Okay. We need to be prepared for this sieging that is coming. You know what that means?
Oh yeah.
Siege projects. Oh, that's right. We love the siege project. What do I get if I win this combat? I get
Something nice.
a tier 3 weapon.
That's not bad.
A call to war was accepted. Other
So I'm assuming you're sieging his capital right now.
What gave you that idea?
So the answer is yes.
Most of his capital is under siege.
It looks like some violence is happening.
Oh, good! I can take back the city that. I mean, the province that I lost because it starved.
In the mines. The people in the mines starved. So what we can take from that is that you closed the mine with the people trapped inside so you didn't have to feed them.
Oh yeah. That's pretty dark, man. Gee, that's dark.
Well, can you tell me an alternate version of the story where you lose 2 population from your city, you lose a mining province, and Yeah. So what's your version?
Raider. It was Raiders.
Oh, Raiders. Right. Yeah. False flag operation. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it now.
I need to find a way to make my magical units when summon one more rank.
What do you have right now? Do you have
When
the
I summon
astral
them,
tree?
my skill tree?
Your astral tree, not astral.
It's
Order.
astral. I
Oh,
I
right.
have the astral binding, which magical units start with additional ranks.
+1 rank, yes.
I have a maxed out wizard tower
Which also adds ranks, yes.
per level. Yep.
Isn't
I just
there?
need one.
So the ones you create, you mean, not the ones you rally or anything else, right? You're talking about the
Yep,
ones
just the ones I create.
Oh, there's a recruiting governor one. Do you have a recruiting governor?
Is that from what's made in the town, or is that?
If it's a town that they are the governor of, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's not coming from a town. It's coming from summoning.
Oh. Then. I don't know if there's a summoning way to do it.
Other rulers ended their rivalry. Oh, that's nice.
As right now, I summon my Wyvern Fletchlings at champion level. If I get them to legendary, they just instant evolve. That would be summoning level 3s. To a
I
turn.
don't think we can. I mean, what you're describing probably doesn't exist on purpose because they probably don't want things to be summoned as legendaries. That's gonna be my guess.
Well, I mean, I guess we can think of it that way. I suppose.
Yeah, but I want it to, and I'm trying to find that one way. Whatever I'm missing to do it.
Oh.
I mean, wait. Isn't there? I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure there is a ritualist thing that if you summon things, they're +1 rank, but that wouldn't apply to you because you're not a ritualist.
Right, and you can. No, he can become a ritualist.
I could have been a ritualist. And I still can if the right shopkeeper comes along.
Because I'm pretty sure there is a way for a ritualist. Let me check. I have a ritualist. Let me see.
I don't think I have a ritualist. Are you a ritualist? You are. You are a ritualist. Let's go look at your skills. But the skills for a hero are not the same as a player.
All right, as a leader,
Right. Not the same.
right? Oh, it might have been in the old one because I was pretty sure there was one like 3rd rank down that said like summon your summons are +1 rank. But no, well maybe. But those would only be combat summons anyway, though. Those wouldn't be permanent summons, though.
Right.
I wonder if there's actually an online thing that shows what the paths are for all of the classes.
I would just like to not cheese the system. In the
Too
sense
late.
that just
We're
spawning
already
tier 3s.
Already past
To
that.
a turn.
You're already cheesing it.
That's
The thought is there, yes.
that's the goal, right? The cheese, all the cheese, gooey cheese.
The whole reason why I'm stuffing summoning portals everywhere around the world.
Yes. Correct.
That's just because you like to stuff portals around the world.
Can they be destroyed? I guess they can be raised.
Yes, they certainly can.
Can be great. But I mean, unless that doesn't even seem like something. What? I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, I haven't seen portals that much, so I don't know if I'd ever see an AI, the AI of the game, actually bother to do that.
I've never seen an
Oh, I
AI
did-
use portals.
I haven't either, but I like to put summoning portals at other people's capitals in case it's needed.
Right.
Right. That makes perfect sense. I just don't know. I mean, I've seen them actually pillage provinces,
Well, sure.
but that thing is like it's like you're summoning a circle is a totally separate thing than a province.
I've never seen them raid them.
That's what I mean. Like I don't think I've ever seen. I don't even know if it's in the AI's programming to target something like that. It's like an extra thing that like who cares? I mean, players would do it because they would understand, like, you know, the impact that could have. But I don't know if I'd see a AI do it.
If I need reinforcements, I just have my portal on the enemy capital. Well, I guess I have more in like 2 turns.
Right. Absolutely.
Yay! Oh. What did we do? What's going on?
Nothing good.
Is your thing broken or what's happening?
Oh no, my thing's not broken. I'm just trying to figure out
No.
what we're doing.
You're gonna see a big fight.
Big fight?
Big fight?
Oh, you know what? We can always manual this. We're okay with this. This is a totally fair battle. I have tier 1s in there, I promise.
I don't see any tier 1s.
I mean, watch out for the mind control because they do have an Umbral Mistress.
Do you not see the 2 fletchlings? Oh, I guess I get a reload.
Oh, my game just it didn't like any of that.
No,
No, it did not.
they didn't like it for any of us. The game's all, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
All of those initial things that were occurring, like the damage from your siege project and stuff, just was too much for it.
It
I
had
didn't
to.
even the walls. It was just hassle defenders and build and destroy. The walls don't stop me anymore. Everything I have is flying.
Oh, there's for the Liege. They have a. Oh. So their main person's here somewhere.
Yep.
Right there. There's the Liege. If you kill them, bad things happen to their morale.
And they're walking forward.
So wait, what were you saying? Just they still have an Umbral Mistress that could mind control your people. That was my whole point.
I have a number of creatures here.
Oh,
Well, sure. My point is just you don't want one of yours to die if they get mind controlled and then get killed while they're mind controlled.
I think they can only control one at a time though,
They can.
because they get that funny
Problem with the
little
Mitch
line.
is it's such long range. I can see. Oh, the game's doing the same thing it did with the other fight, Tristan. I can't. Some of these people don't exist to me. I can't. I click on them, nothing happens.
I wasn't aware of that a problem actually happening.
I told you
Why
right
is
before when I couldn't select anyone. The last time you were in a combat.
Yeah.
When the game had a problem. I mean.
I don't think this is going to be a very long combat. It's going to be a shockingly short combat.
Talking about, they have fair and even odds.
For what?
I mean, they have a lot of units, to be fair. You have a lot of units, but there's just a lot of units on this screen.
No, the unfair part comes where all of mine are basically tier 3s with 200 health.
They got a lot of help, that's true. Ooh, look
I
at
can go
that big
resist
boy
it.
spell. Call to glory.
Yeah. Resisted.
Both of them. Come on, let me in there. I want to use my spells.
Ooh, they even over-channeled. The funny thing is, they're not really focusing damage. They're just like attacking whatever.
They kind of have to. What are you going to focus? One of the 8 tier 3s? They're all dangerous.
I mean, you may as well focus something, otherwise no one's gonna die. That's
Right.
my point.
You always have to focus fire.
There you go. Get your strengthening going on. Yeah. Oh, Sworn Bond. Good old Sworn Bond. How annoying.
It's okay. That bond won't last very long.
Well, it's funny they put a bond, but then they sent the one person that has a bond into the fight. Like, that's not how you're supposed to do that.
No?
And don't forget your onagers are up this turn.
Your catapults.
Yep.
That's one thing
I
that they
will-
changed with the repeating crossbows. The repeating crossbows, or ballistas, the repeating ballistas can shoot turn 1.
That's pretty cool.
It's super cool.
Considering those
This
are
was
easily...
supposed to be an even battle with strength.
Well, even for about 5
I
seconds.
mean, I think that the thing is like the high tier units that they have with 3s and 4s are just carrying a lot of that weight though.
Oh, I guess I have that now.
There you go. Wait, what?
I'm okay
Oh,
if I lose a few wyverns here.
well, your spider caught the 30% static shield stun, which is kind of surprising. That's pretty low
Ah, they
percentage.
killed one!
You guys see the future. I haven't seen the future yet.
in the upper right corner, Brand, just put it on 4 times playback speed so the battle goes faster.
Goodbye, leader.
Yeah, if your leader can't survive the hits, they should probably not be in the front row. Just gonna
I
mention.
think it's kind of interesting that his leader was level, what, 3? But his hero over here is level 6.
Yeah, you can buy them at level 6.
Yeah, I know, but I just kind of think it's funny that he's not the one that was out, doing the fighting.
In the front.
He's actually more capable of fighting. Right.
He's not the one at doing the violence in the front.
Wow, your fledgling over here actually has a -1 armor right now, defense, because of the sundered defense.
Oh, do both of you know that you can get undead from the broken towers? Do you both know that?
No, that
Yes.
seems kind of strange.
Oh, that's one of the other things that they've changed. Is if you have the spell Raise Dead, you can cast it on those broken towers and you get zombies.
I may lose 2 units here.
Are you sad about that?
You mean the units I'm going to replace the moment they die?
Well, but they're never quite the same, right?
I mean, sometimes they're a different shade of a color.
But those were your 2 favorites, right? Right.
Well, after this combat series, we might be done for today for me.
Oh,
It grows late.
does it?
Well, you've got at least 3 of them that are thinking about running.
But it's not going to be enough. They're not going to have time.
3 of them? Only 3?
Currently,
You live in the future.
now it's 4, because you're Umbro Mistress that you can't
Only?
shoot. Nope. Now it is. The rest of them are running. There you go. I mean, she was the last real threat, honestly, if there was one.
They killed 1 of my tier 3 wyverns. I'll be so sad.
So what you're saying is you will never recover.
And I didn't harm the fairy!
Never recover. Another combat already, sirs.
Yeah, because that thing that I told you about happens. They now have 2 heroes just sitting here on their capital.
Oh, they magically reappeared?
Yep.
So you're gonna get a funny reoccurring thing here. They are supposedly kill some of my units here.
These 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like how because this has started happening now too because of how they changed sieges. I mean, it would have happened before also, but I mean, why is these 3 towers back? The 4 tower doesn't make any sense.
Because it's a new combat.
No, I know. But it still doesn't make any sense. Wow, wait, they're gonna curse eat that, I think.
Are
If
they?
they're not already dead.
Are they?
Oh, no, that one doesn't. It has Umbral Malady immunity, but it doesn't have Curse Eater. Oh, it's because they get the Umbral Malady immunity from an item that they have.
To be fair, those towers could kill some of your units.
It's true. They focused.
Sure. Maybe.
If I was controlling
that
those
one that's-
towers,
Frozen or stunned over is frozen. They have to step away, so just be ready for the nonsense. Oh, your poor Obsidian Wyvern! Don't die, Obsidian Wyvern!
flee, flee. I'm just gonna say that if I was controlling those towers, some of your people would be dead.
Let's see here. They can't fire first turn. Never mind. I am wrong. And one of my things are dead.
Amazingly, they focused that time to take something out.
Steadfast, really.
Everybody's favorite.
Hero, finish it.
I agree with Sean though. Fighting the towers over and over and over is very annoying. One would think that your army would not say, "Oh, the towers are broken in this section. Let's go to the other section where the towers still work."
Wait, there's more towers. We want to fight the towers again.
We want to give them a chance. Oh, wait.
But these limitations, I think, are in the engine itself. I have a very strong suspicion that this is an engine that they have used for many, 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 many years.
There it goes.
I will say that this is quite the chunky hero for a level 2.
For sure.
It's a lot of damage as well that those towers do.
Yes, the towers I've always heard.
I understand they're supposed to hurt, but at the same time, it's what, 4 armor with 150 life.
Yep.
I mean, that's a lot of life for a level 2, right? I mean,
It's crazy amount of life for a
I
level
didn't
2.
have 150 life when I was level 2.
Yeah, but you're not a hero. Now are you?
I mean, in a way.
Oh, time to replenish the ranks with more tier 3 wyverns.
That seems like that would always be a true statement for you, Tristan.
Oh yes.
That was going to happen
I don't
no matter what.
get anything lower than tier 3 now. Unless I some reason don't have the astral ability to rank them up.
The Astral Echoes.
Yeah. And if that happens, they still have slip away, and I don't have to engage with them.
Ooh, in 2 turns I get to start my next siege.
I mean, I already killed a player, and I'm gonna go kill another player in a few turns.
Alright, yeah, let's call it here.
Oh, so sad.
Let me just square up my last activities for this turn.
Your last activities. The blood sacrifices.
Indeed. Must get them squared away.
So I need, let's see, so the next one will be 135, then 1. Sweet. So in 2 turns, I get, all of my people get the coveted advanced logistics.
Oh man, it's such an awesome, best one in the game.
Best? Really? Well,
It's so powerful. Man, you can move so fast.
yeah, but I wouldn't say it's the best in the game because you need both basic seafaring and road building to make it truly effective.
I mean, in my mind, so that makes it better, but it's I don't know, it's still pretty powerful.
Well, if you don't have basic seafaring, you can never go in the water.
Right, but we've seen maps where that's irrelevant.
True. And if you don't have road building, you are regulated, or you have to rely on the map roads, which are not common.
What are you talking about?
Not good.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? I don't have built road building.
I don't
You
think
fly.
you don't have
We've already talked about this.
advanced logistics, which is what we're talking about.
Yeah, you don't
I
have
don't
that
think I
either.
need to.
If
I mean,
let's-
it wouldn't hurt you, right?
No.
if I had
You're
to
getting
pick,
very fast movement no matter what. So even if you didn't have roads and you were flying, it'd still be a benefit from it.
if I had to pick
It'd be more the benefit of my enemy.
single best, I would say it's probably the teleporter.
I mean, teleport is powerful. Agreed.
Or being able to cast spells in the first turn of combat.
I mean, that one. Yeah. I mean, when that one wasn't at the end, it felt like you were stealing something. Or near the end.
Yeah. I think that my favorite is probably Death Magic. Probably my favorite.
Alright. Well, I'm headed out. You guys have a grand old
Okay.
time.
You have a great evening.
Bye.
And then for those of you watching, we
Bye.
will say thank you very much for watching. We hope you have a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon. Now, Tristan and I will converse and see. We may have another stream, a different game, but we will see. So thanks, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Boo-boo, boo-boo, boo-boo. Whoops. Do that. Boo-boo, boo-boo.